All right, I'm telling a story, and I hope you guys can hear it. I'm telling a story. I hope you guys can hear it over George Thorogood. Check it out. So, I was just telling Shauna the other day. I was driving to work, and the road was closed, and there was a ton of cops. And the only other time I've seen more cops than that was so. Me and my buddy Eric, we're at this bar on Boston Road in Wilbraham, and it's 2 o'clock in the morning. We closed the bar, and we're driving home, and we're feeling a little feisty, I guess, and we don't really have anything to do, so we're driving down Stony Hill Road. And for those of you who know where Stony Hill Road is, there is about a half mile or like a quarter mile stretch where it goes downhill and then uphill, and there's a junior high on the left-hand side. Cops hide there all the time. It's hard to see them until the last minute, so if you're speeding, that's normally where they get you. So that entire quarter mile was completely filled with more cops than I've ever seen. I've never seen more cops than this, and we couldn't get through. And there was a lot of side streets. There was a couple of new side streets that were under construction across the street from us. So I figured, screw it, I'll see if I could take some side streets and come out on the other side of where the junior high is. And I had to drive over along, you know, but I didn't spin the tires or nothing. You know, I just drove over, and I got to this other neighborhood to where I got past all the cops, and I got to my house, and I was with my buddy Eric, and we were cocked, so we're like, let's go.
Is that the hand thing?
Yeah. So we're like, let's go check it out. And we park the car, we get out, and we immediately start heading in the direction of where all the cops were. And I take 10 steps out of my car, and I take a shitter, and when I fall, my hand lands on a very old stump from a monster bush that was there like many years ago. We never ripped out the stump, and I immediately broke my hand. But I was feeling some alcoholic courage, so I'm like, oh, it's fine, I probably just sprained it or something. So we ended up running down as far as we could, and to the point where we saw cops. And obviously we're not just gonna like be able to walk up on the sidewalk, hey, what's going on here? So because we were drunk and stupid, he went one way and I went the other way. So I ended up going into the woods behind the junior high, and I came out behind the house that was across the street from where all the shit was happening. And where the house where all the shit was happening is completely surrounded by cops. They got their guns out, their helmets, their SWAT team is there. They have like this mobile communication unit thing, and they're all fucking parked in the middle of the street. They all have their lights on. If you have seizures, that would guarantee that would have set off a seizure. There were so many fucking lights. So I'm looking at the house, and next thing you know, on the side of the house where there's like a lot of bushes was fucking Eric. Eric made it all the way up to the side of the house. They smashed in the door, and what had happened is they thought that this guy had fired off a couple rounds, and they thought that he was still barricaded inside, armed with a weapon. And so they basically, smashed his door down, and they all ran inside just to find out he was passed out on the couch. He was drunk. He wasn't awake for any of it. Like none of the cops. He didn't know anything that was going on. But my buddy Eric was like right on the side of the house.
I just said he made it to under the car.
Well, it's the driveway and the bushes, like right on the side. I thought he was gonna get shot. Yeah, that's my story. I don't remember where we were. What was the name of the place? It used to be called. God damn it. It doesn't matter. I have another cop story some other time. So there is one other time I saw a lot of cops. But I'll tell you guys about that later. That's Life Story 11. Yeah. That's my old lady. Yeah, it is 11. Yeah. They're already arguing. Happily married. Thanks, you guys.